investigation is ongoing. It appears that Mr. Fuller has tragically died by suicide.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Can I also ask that we stop talking about lynchings?
Why was it right here in public, in front of City Hall, next to a church, in front of a library? Why was it like that? Who would do that?
So why would you put out a public statement saying that it was possible suicide if you don't have all the answers?
If it was another race, if it was a white boy, they'd be on it.
Regarding a chair or something similar found at the scene, there was nothing. The initial reports appeared to be consistent with the suicide, but we felt it prudent to roll that back and continue to look deeper, which is why currently, officially, the case is still deferred and under investigation.
They're lynching our black children.
Reached out to Attorney General Javier Becerra, and they are now going to provide a monitor and review all of our investigation to make sure we didn't leave any rock unturned. I've also reached out to the FBI and spoke to the Special Agent in Charge, Laviette Morgan, and she indicated the Civil Rights Division of the FBI will also be monitoring this investigation.
Shalom. This is Abidan from the tribe of Benjamin. I want to say Kal Liam, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles who teach the sincere truth around the four corners of the earth. What's goody, Israel? Let me just say this. Black men do not hang themselves from trees. Alright? Black men, Hebrew Israelites, Negroes, the tribe of Judah do not hang themselves from trees. That's not our tradition. That's an American tradition. That's a history of America. Lynching has historically been a tactic of white supremacist terrorism. Alright? This is a tactic of white supremacists. Okay? And it goes along with the scripture. You know, I was just reading in the video earlier, the video I did earlier today. You know, can the Ethiopian change his skin? Can a leopard change his spots? No, Esau can't change. He is what he is. He's always been this. He's always been a lyncher. Historically, it's one of his tactics. He's always been a killer. That's what Esau does. He's the sword. Alright? That's what Esau does. Let me grab that scripture. Let's see. Because Esau's never going to change, man. Period. He is what he is. And a leopard can never change his spots. Alright? While we pull that over there. There we go. Jeremiah 13 and 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin? Or the leopard his spots? Right? I typed in lynchings this week. And that's what came up in the news. And this is because it's all over the news. Racial terror. 2,000 black Americans were lynched in Reconstruction era, report says. That's from The Guardian 6 days ago. From the Washington Post. At least 2,000 more black people were lynched by white mobs than previously reported. Alright? This is their tradition. This is what they do. Don't act surprised. Those statues and those monuments that they've been tearing down in America, that's Esau's shame. Alright? That's Esau's shame. That's 2,000 more bodies that they hid. That are now being reported that white mobs lynched. 2,000 more bodies of Israelite men. Alright? Esau. A leopard can't change his spots. Esau can't change his skin or his spots. He is what he is, alright? He's an evil doer. He's the sword. That's what he was made to do. Alright? Listen to some soundtracks from movies in the background here. Alright, so here's from Michelle Malkin. Alright, she was her whole statement is it's a hoax, right? To her. But as you know, they have a history of this. Lynching has historically been, it's historic, right? Lynching has historically been a tactic of white supremacist terrorism. So if you type in hashtag Houston lynching in Twitter search engine, hundreds and hundreds of tweets appear. Thousands more appear under the hashtags hashtag lynchings and hashtag lynched. Social media activists supporting the Black Lives Matter movement are spreading the news about these lynchings, right? The way she's explaining it, you know, she's calling it a hoax, but she puts a lot of information on here, so I'm gonna use that to bring out the information. Alright, so actress Deborah Brooks, this is an actress, Hollywood, Deborah Brooks, exclaimed, "They're sick." This is what she put, quotes, Deborah Brooks, actress, quotes, "They're sick, lynching our black men, and no one is screaming like hell. So I will. The white racists are lynching our black men. California, Houston, and Chicago." Alright? Ray McCluskey, whose Twitter bio sports hashtag end racism, hashtag veterans resist identifiers. All right. This is Ray McCluskey, and he quotes, and he's a Twitter for Biosports. There's no way they are suicide or coincidence. All right, so even this actress, Deborah Brooks, and then Biosports Twitter, Ray McCluster, there no way they are suicide or coincidence. I think they are all connected and are serial murderers by lynching white supremacists, are terrorizing the black community. All right? So, the information's out there. Esau's shame is coming forward. And African American, Negroes, black men in America, traditionally, when they want to commit suicide, they don't choose to hang themselves from a tree. That creativity of murder, that's the white boys thing. Lynching has historically been a tactic of white supremacist terrorism. All right? So, Ray McCluster made a statement, and actress Deborah Brooks made a statement, right? That's two. Then we got self-described Black American Tariq Nasheed. You guys know Tariq Nasheed. He be doing his live shows, and Jake liked him. He filled with a lot of character in his shows. But and I believe he brought up something about the RFID chip recently. So he's aware that the RFIDs are microchip, if I'm not mistaken. But Tariq Nasheed raged that cops are working with white supremacists to cover up the lynchings. Alright? Rebecca Smirnoff demanded to know, why isn't the press reporting on these lynchings? How many more must die before the press connects the deaths? Who is investigating the hashtag lynchings? Alright? So I showed you the video on the right. They showed the different guys, the police calling it a suicide, the family screaming out, how can you say it's a suicide already before autopsy, right? And since when do black men like to kill themselves in that manner? And I know that we're Judah and Israelites, but for the sake of the argument, black men, black African American men, through slavery have been lynched by a tactic known by the white man. The white American man lynches black men, and they think that it's creative. This is what they get off on. Alright? So, when you commit suicide, come on, even if you hang yourself, normally people do that within the house, somewhere enclosed. It's a private type of thing. Not in the middle of a park, in the middle of a bright daylight where your body's gonna be found, and you know what I mean? It's on top of it is degrading. And it's a tactic known traditionally. Lynching has historically been a tactic of white supremacist terrorism. Rebecca Smirnoff knows it. Tariq Nasheed knows about it. They're tweeting about it. Ray McCluskey tweeted about it. And actress Deborah Brooks tweeted about it. It's known. Esau's shame is known. And a leopard cannot change his spots. Esau is what he is. Lynching has historically been a tactic of white supremacist terrorism. And with that, say shalom.